Yeah, wow. So lots to say there. That was really impressive. Big kudos on the use of almost depressive melody, almost like Devin Townsend-esque, the way you work your octaves in the tune. I would 100% pull the distortion off of the bass. I think it just makes it mucky. I could have a lot of fun with that song. And then also, whoever's playing rhythm in the verses, you got the junk, 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 which is staccato pattern. But I would just for fun maybe try to go clean and break the chord into pieces, to give it a little bit more, and use a really, really crisp, clean tone to work in context with the textures of this distorted guitar. There's a lot of really, really good stuff going on there. The vocal to me was probably the weakest part. And they're not even necessarily bad. They just didn't have the conviction that I needed with the music that was there. Really, some harmony in the vocal area would have been a big plus. I was really surprised because it just had that, the name, dead register, blah, just really cool. I loved the work on the emotions going there. I would be interested to hear more of your music. I think the vocal, your vocal work needs to really bump up to be on the level that the music is. And I'm not trying to cut you down, man, because you're not a bad singer. I just, let's have some conviction, give it a little pepper off the top, So it just, it was good, man. I there's totally, I would wear the shirt. There's a lot going on there that I think can go in the right direction, for sure. Okay, Engraved Darkness with Ritualistic Sins. If this one isn't death metal, maybe it's black metal. Maybe it could go towards the black metal. I don't know though, because usually black metals get that one word name, with a letter with the umlauts over it or something like that. Or this is kind of a more of an old school death metal-y name. We'll see. Ritualistic Sins. It sounds kind of death metal, but it could go either way, black or death. It's one of the two. I'm telling you, it's going to be synth pop. I get.
show your rack, Cheetos, and rubber chickens.
Engraved Darkness here on Soundcheck. So, really, obviously worked on your guitar tone very, very close to the Blessed Are the Sick tone, which is an artwork in itself. I liked the vocal phrasing. You're doing a good. I think you can, if you work a little bit more on that, get more crisp on the end of your phrasing. But the vocal, because so much is just, and I'm just like, okay, anybody can do that. But if you look at guys like Corpse Grinder, and Dave Vincent too, who's really, really good at phrasing, you're doing a really good job. I think if you work a little bit more on the pronunciation of the last syllable when you're doing your stuff, really impressive. I would wear the shirt, but I will say this, along with being super impressed with the guitar tone, which I think is unique, not necessarily unique, it's a sound that has kind of disappeared in the scene. I used to love it when, you can definitely tell when you're listening to an Entomb, Left Hand Path, and then when you're listening to Trey, so I like the sound. It's good. I like to hear it back, but I thought the chromatic arpeggio and the soloing was unimaginative. Totally talented, hell, I can't do an arpeggio, but I've tried. I think that you obviously are thoughtful guitar players and have the skills. Do something with your solo, man, because to me, it was just kind of, bring some of that, I don't know, bring some attack to it as opposed to a sweep, you know what I mean? So, more attacking. So coming up next is Final Sign with Burn the Temple Down off of the Doer thing that we're doing on Soundcheck tonight. So we're going to check it out. Tell us what you think. And we'll see if I'll wear their shirt or not. You never know these days. Kids and their music.
The moose is loose.